Welcome to high school sports here on Armstrong. I'm Duane Koller, and we are coming to you today from Linesville, the Conneaut area Eagles girls soccer team against the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. And Cambridge Springs starts off with the ball and works down the field. So Cambridge Springs comes in with a 3-4 record, and Conneaut with a 3-5 record. So two evenly matched teams, both had good seasons last year and some returning players battling for the ball. Conneaut's working down the side. Sarah Kaiser. Oh, it's stolen by Cambridge. And I think that's going to be a Cambridge ball. Battle for the ball, stolen by Conneaut. Cambridge takes it right back. Again, a Cambridge throw-in. Okay, referee's telling Miss Nicholson where to throw the ball in from, and we are ready to go. She gets it right back. Work down the side. Oh, got some open space in front of her now.
Nice move. Shot.
Quick move. And the ball. And it's in the goal. Wow. Nice play by Nicholson for Cambridge Springs. Quickly here with only just 2 minutes into the game. 1-0 for Cambridge Springs. Conneaut to kick it in play. There's a whistle. That's stolen by Cambridge. Interesting here in September to see the landscape. Whoa, little collision. Gonna be Cambridge ball, I think. To see how dry the field is. Generally September is kind of a damp month and things cooling off, but temperature in the high 80s today. Here we are the last week of September. Really unusual. Back and forth battle at midfield here. Sarah Kaiser works it down towards the goal, and Cambridge brings it back. It's going to be out of bounds. And Conneaut ball. September Irwin throws in, and a little collision. Again, Conneaut ball. I think we're going to have a free kick from there. Cambridge defender protecting their goal, and Conneaut's moving into position here. The ball's curving towards the goalie. And a save by Casey Collier, the goalie for Cambridge. Works it down the right side. Whoops. All backed up. Conneaut steals and pass. It's out of play. Going to be Cambridge's ball for throw-in. And Conneaut steals, but it's back out of play. Cambridge ball again. So Cambridge has been moving the ball down the field here just on throw-in plays. Pretty interesting here with this high temperature today, how the players are going to hold up. Little collision, play continues. Cambridge works back and forth, back and forth. Oh, ball's clear. The earlier goal scorer, Nicholson's working down in the corner. She's feeling a lot of pressure, but still working, and I think that's going to be a corner kick. Lexi Burdick is going down for Cambridge to take that kick. And again, the defense packing in around the goal. Trying to protect that Conneaut goalie, Katie Thomas. Little wind's kicking up here. And Conneaut taps. Oh, tapped on, hit the top of the goal. Conneaut clears it down the side. And it's going to be Cambridge's ball. Stolen by Conneaut. Battle. Down towards the goal. And a save by Thomas. She sends it back out near midfield. Cambridge player's the first one there. Oop. Looks like it's going to be Conneaut ball. Throw in for Conneaut, and stolen by Cambridge. But Conneaut picked up a lot of ground on that one. So it rolled back out of play. Now in the offensive zone, a lot of room for the, whoops, Cambridge attempted to steal, but Cash players working that ball across the field. And a little bit of space. Oh, a little bump there. Stolen by Cambridge and bumped right back for Conneaut, but Cambridge comes away with it and starts moving down the field again. Conneaut throw in. Quickly working down the field, Cambridge Springs is. Defense is working, and corner kick for Cambridge. Looks like Lexi Burdick is going to take that again. Last time ended up hitting the goalpost and bouncing over. We'll see how it goes this time. Oh, okay. She's going to roll the ball in play, get closer. Right in front, Conneaut tips it away. And comes out with it and rolls it towards the side. Oh, got to be Cambridge's ball on the side. And Conneaut steals. Moves right up the middle of the field, but Cambridge takes it right back. Works it down the left side now. Defense is right there. Well, I couldn't tell on that one. The referee says it's a corner kick for Cambridge Springs. I guess Lexi must be the one to take all these corner kicks, because there she goes back to the corner now on the left side. Everybody's wearing blue shorts today. Blue Devils are wearing blue tops and blue shorts, and the Cash Eagles are wearing a white top and blue shorts. And I apologize if I'm not getting the Cash players very well. It's really hard to see those silver numbers on the white shirts. I think that's Cambridge ball for a throw in. Battle for the ball. Again, Cambridge's ball. Battle for the ball. Conneaut moves it out front, taken back by Cambridge. And Cambridge will be throwing it in front of the Conneaut bench. The offense works down the left side, and defense clears it out, but not all the way out. Cambridge still pushing. Battling out front for the ball. taken by the Cache Eagles. Crossing that midfield line, the defense is collapsing, and offense is still pushing. A little bit of open space for the Cache offense, and Cambridge blocks it out of bounds. Going to be a corner kick. Defense packing it in, and the offense is all clustered there, and they move now. And the ball's coming in high and goes right past the goal. And tapped by the offense, out of play. And a substitution. The Cambridge bench is pretty short, but one person's coming in, and sorry, I can't see that number. Moved right in front. Battle back and forth. And Casey Collier is going to move that ball out to her teammates here. Ball right down the middle. Oh, stolen by Cache. Offense is moving, and the ball comes in high and across the end line. .28 minutes and 53 seconds remain here in the first half. Cambridge Springs with a 1-0 lead over the Cache Eagles. Cambridge to put the ball in play. Right up the middle, and past everybody. Conneaut moved it, but it rolled off to the side and out of play, so Cambridge will throw in from real near midfield. Oh, the ball snuck through. Conneaut, oops, little collision, and ball is still under control of Cambridge. Moving down over the end line. It's going to be Conneaut's to kick in. Looks like the goalie, Katie Thomas, is going to put this one back in play. She surveys the field and works it right up the middle to her teammates. Oh, snuck out of bounds. Going to be Conneaut's ball. And stolen by Cache. And there's now a little bit of room to work for the Cache Eagles. Works it down to her teammate. We got a 2-on-2 if Cache hurries. Cambridge back on defense. Oh, it takes it right away. Good hustle there by the Blue Devils. And, snuck out of play. Okay, Cache is still going to have it in the offensive zone. I bet those players are enjoying this breeze that's kicking up. I don't know if you can tell at home, but it's very comfortable when that breeze helps. Conneaut's working in front of the goal. Cambridge taps it out, but Conneaut keeps it back in. Good battle in front on both sides there. The Cambridge defense really packing in tight in front of that goalie. And a little bit of bumping, and the ball's up to an open player, stolen by Cambridge. Moves it to the side, out to her teammate. A lot of hustle now by Cambridge, moving quickly down the field. Pass to the center. Oh, and a steal. Back to Cambridge. And now the Conneaut Eagles are packing it in tight, and a steal. Push the ball off to the side. Cambridge not giving up. They're working hard, and the Eagles ball for throw-in. Oh, a head ball by Cambridge, but it's going to be back in Conneaut's hands. I'm tired. Cambridge ball. Throw-in's high, stolen by Conneaut. Oh, out of play. Cambridge the throw-in. Crowd's growing here. Wasn't too many when the game started, but now we're just about halfway through the first half, and stands are pretty well filled up. Cash moves the ball to the center of the field, and Cambridge defense jumps in, takes it away. Moves it down the south, stolen back by Conneaut. Right back again by Cambridge. And Conneaut moves it down the side now. Oh, nice play to get past. That's Elizabeth Patterson. Nice play for her, and back to her in the corner. And a slow one in front of the goal, and Conneaut will be throwing that in, I think, from the corner. Cambridge packing in tight around the goalie. And, oh, makes a steal, but Conneaut controls it. Again, stolen by Cambridge Springs. Quick pass out to the side, and Cambridge has a little bit of room to run, but the Conneaut defenders are working hard, and Cambridge's ball. Another throw-in play. Megan Myers lining it up. Gets it to the center of the field. Whoops, right past her player. Stolen by Cash, and oh, Cambridge takes it right back. And sneaks away. I think that's going to be Cash ball.
Mom, you want a pickle? No, thanks. I'll do the one that brings in. I know. That's why you said, oh, yeah, I used to bring them, but I was in such a hurry. I left work and that.
Pretty hot out there, but the players are holding it. They're still working hard. A little bit of pressure. Whoa, a little bit of bumping and shoving there. I think that's going to go against Cambridge. So Conneaut's going to get a chance here. Is that Sarah Kaiser? I can't see the number very well. Her ponytail's blocking. That's going to get a chance here on goal. And oh, just over. Boy, nice try. Okay, Cambridge to inbounds here. Okay, we think that was Jackie Lenhart that just tried that shot. Whoa, hard kick and bounced back and forth. Cambridge now working down the right side. And out of play. Cambridge will throw in. Where's the ball? Ball in the parking lot. Okay. The clock continues to run while the ball gets retrieved from underneath somebody's car. Megan Meyer with a throw in, and stolen by Conneaut. Oh, bounced back to Cambridge. Some opening down the side now. A lot of bumping here. Okay. All right. Cambridge ball to throw in from the side. Megan's right back down there lining it up. These Conneaut defenders are making a wall. Shot on goal, and it's saved by Katie Thomas. She's looking for an opening and sizing things up, and there it goes down the middle. Nice and high, battle for the ball. Still going Cash's direction, but I think that's going to be up. Cash's ball to throw in. Okay. Looks like maybe a substitution was going on there. I think that's probably a good thing with this warm weather today. Okay, we're seconds away from the halfway point here of the first half. Cash inbounds and stolen by Cambridge. A little bit of open space. Close it up quickly. Back and forth at midfield. Controlled by Cambridge. Pressure from the defense. Again, pressure from the defense out of bounds. Cambridge to throw in. Interesting when you look at that Cambridge bench. It's pretty thin. I understand that there's been some injuries, and you wonder about a really hot, dry day today if that's going to take a toll on the players here by the end of the half and by the end of the game. Long kick down the side, controlled by Cash now on a throw-in. And back to Cambridge. Cambridge controls. Nobody home but defense over there on the left side. And Cambridge quickly gets back into play and controls that ball. 1 against 3. A couple of those Cambridge players are coming down to help out, but looks like stolen by Cash. Oh, snuck past the defender. We have an opening here. Elizabeth Patterson. Oh, collision and the ball. No, it didn't go. It did go out of play. Okay, Cash ball. I think that's going to be a throw in. I think that stayed on the side. Again, I hope I'm getting those numbers right, but I think that's Elizabeth Patterson, a freshman player. She really hustled after that ball. And play stopped. And it looks like Cambridge's going to put it back in play, and I didn't see what happened there, but looks like it's going to be back on the defense putting in play here. Works it down the side to teammate. Cash battles for it. Cambridge right back and Cash right back. Back and forth, and Cambridge's ball deep in their own territory for a throw-in. Again, looks like a quick substitution for Cambridge Springs. And only a couple players on the bench, but I guess they're going to keep moving them. Straight to the water pitcher over there, I see the player goes. That's probably a good idea. And looks like a substitution for Cash as well. The clock is stopped with 16 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first half. Cambridge inbounds and dribbles out of bounds. Conneaut ball. Cambridge defense kicks it away, and out near midfield it's going to be cash ball. Back down the left side, the right side, excuse me. And Cambridge ball. Okay. Back and forth it goes. Cambridge tries to move the ball to the other side, but Cash jumps up and pushes it into the offensive zone. In a collision, the battle for the ball. Squirts out to the side. Looks like Cambridge is going to be the first one there. Cash continues the battle. Jackie Linhart inbounds again, right in the middle, and stolen away by Cambridge. But the defender comes up to put it back down in front of the Cambridge goal. Pass over to the side. Cleared away, a race for the ball. And Cambridge comes away and sends it up the right side. But Cash takes it back, pushes it right back down. Oh, that rules out of play. Cambridge ball. Looks like we got a shoe that's come loose here, and display stop for our shoe that's loose. The clock still runs. Okay. Looks like Cash is going to control here. And the shoe has been replaced. Okay. And the ball's back in play. Right in the middle. Cash battles, but Cambridge clears. Looks like that's going to be a free kick for Cambridge Springs. Based on a collision, and ball's right down the middle. Oh, stolen back by Cambridge. I thought that might have hit someone's hand, but play continues on. Oh, and it squirts out in the open. The goalie takes it away for the Conneaut Eagles. Katie Thomas really hustled to be the first one to get there. She puts it right back high. That wind kind of knocked that one down. And continues to move in the offensive direction. Whoops, out of play. And Cambridge is going to take that one. Back to the middle, Cambridge. Stolen back by Cambridge. And off to the side. Okay, going to be Conneaut's ball. Looks like Katie Thomas is calling for it, so she'll put it in play. She surveys the field. She's got her decision made, and right down the middle. Whoops, off of her teammate. Cambridge going to bring it in from inside the midfield line. Little room down the left side, Cambridge. And it dribbles away. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick. I take that back. Looks like Conneaut controls. One more time, Katie Thomas is going to put that ball back in play. Okay, well, I take that back again. Looks like it's going to be what I thought originally. We're going to have a corner kick. I think that's Lexi Burdick again to kick that ball in. And it's tapped away by Conneaut Eagles. Cambridge is back in, jumped back in hard and tried, so it's going to be Conneaut's ball back in. So that ball went wide to the left. Good hustle by the Cambridge player, couldn't get the number. A little bit open space for Conneaut here now. Whoop, taken back by the Cambridge defense. And right back again by Conneaut. Works it down the right side. Oh, out of play. It'll be a throw in. Noticing here now that we've got about 10 minutes to go till halftime that the players are taking their time on those balls out of play. Preseason training in August is just training here. Now playing a game in this high 80-degree weather that's the challenge. Battle out front here near midfield. Conneaut works in front of the goal, and there goes the Cambridge defense. Takes it right back down. Whoa, broke into the open. We get a foot race, but the goalie came out and gave it a long kick. Battle down the left side there for Cambridge and Conneaut. Gonna be Cambridge's ball inside midfield. Again, Cambridge to throw in. Back and forth. Throw in and bounce out of bounds. Cambridge still controls. Works on the left side. Sneaking past the defense. It must have gone across the line. Couldn't tell from my vantage point, but looks like Katie Thomas, the goalie, is going to once again put that ball back in play. She seems to like that right side in front of the goal. She brings it down to her teammates here on the right side as they battle for it. And ball moves to the left, and the defense taps it out right about midfield. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Cambridge holds to a slim 1-0 lead here. Cash works down the right side, stolen by Cambridge. Oh, and right back to Cash. Good passing here by both teams. Working in the corner, and a shot hits the back of the goal. Hits the side of the goal, actually. Cambridge to put that ball in play. One more time, Lexi Burdick to put that ball in play. She's getting a workout here. Down the middle. Stolen by Cash. And dribbling. Looks like it's going to be Cambridge's ball on a throw in. Looks like that throw-in dribbled out of bounds, so Cash is going to take over. And And that one's a little bit further out. Battle for the ball. Cambridge's ball back again. Back and forth it goes. Pretty evenly matched game here. Back to Cash. 6 minutes to go here before the half. Oop, we may have an injury here. Looks like we have 2 players down. And a little collision there. Okay, we're going to have a stoppage of time while we check on the injuries. Well, both players are able to leave the field under their own power. Number 43, Myra Granat for Cambridge Springs, and she's getting checked out right now. And Morgan Stallard for Conneaut, and she is staying on the bench, it looks like. So thankfully both of them look like we're not injured too seriously, so we're happy about that. 5 minutes and 44 seconds remain until halftime. And just like basketball, we're going to have a jump ball. Both battle. Initially controlled by Cambridge. And ball on the left side, but brought right back by the goalie. Cambridge's ball. Katie Thomas, very active over there as the Conneaut Eagles goalie. She covers a lot of ground. Cash to throw it in. The throw in stolen by Cambridge. Tapped. Oh, out of bounds. Okay, Cash made up a little bit of ground on that one. Another throw in. Back out near the middle. And the Cambridge player comes up for a steal this time. Oh, taken right back by Cash. Pushed out to the side here by Cambridge on the near side. Cash ball. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remain here before halftime. Cambridge defense takes it away. That's a fast player for Cambridge Springs right there, Nicholson. She's scored the one goal that's happened so far, and she's a worker. Oops, a little trip there. Looks like it's going to be a free kick from that spot. Looks like Lexi Burdick again is going to take that kick. And the defense is making a wall in front of her. Cambridge looking for some open space. Winds at her back here. The ball's curving, and oh, just to the left of the goal. Conneaut to put the ball in play here. I think goalie Katie Thomas will do that again right from the left-hand side in front of the goal. Back out down the side. Battle for the ball, and Cambridge puts it back in play. Back and forth it goes. Boy, that ball's across midfield a bunch of times on that play. Cambridge controls. Oh, stayed in play. Now it's on the, and Cambridge again back and forth across that magical midfield line. Cash taps the ball out of bounds about halfway down the field. Cambridge will throw in. Not quite so much hustle to the ball here right now. 2 minutes to go before half. I think the players are looking for a break. And the ball is thrown in. Battle for the ball. Cash clears it, but Cambridge comes right back after it.
Let's go, girls.
Looks like Cambridge just got a chance here, but Conneaut defense not giving up. I think that's going to be Conneaut's ball. 1.5 minutes to go before halftime. Throw in from the side. Cambridge controlled temporarily, but Cash takes over. And Cambridge taps out of bounds. Cash to throw it in. Cambridge takes it over. Cash right back. Back and forth it goes. Race for the ball. And out of play. And it's going to be, where's the referee? Haven't seen any signal yet. Cash's ball, 36 seconds to go. Battle for the ball. Cambridge comes out of there with it. Guessing they're working for a last shot with 20 seconds to go, but Cash takes it away. Cash to throw in. 12, 11, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's the whistle for halftime. Okay, at halftime, Cambridge Springs 1, the Cash Eagles 0. Okay, ready for the second half here. Cash now trailing 1-0, and they're traveling south. Cambridge heading from south to north. Cash is going to inbound the ball here to start the second half. Down the right, so stolen by Cambridge. Moves it up the left side, back to the middle. Cash defense working hard. Cambridge has a tiny edge. Battle in the corner. Back to the center. And taken away by Cash. Right back by Cambridge, right back by Cash.
Go, guys. That's it.
Uh-oh, ball snuck past the Cambridge defender. Cash has it down, battle in the corner. Cambridge ball. There'll be a throw in. And out of play. Cash ball now here in the offensive zone. Radcliffe to inbound, right down the center. Battle for the ball. Cambridge defense clears it away. Good hard work there by the Cambridge offense to push that ball down. Battle for it in the corner, and Conneaut goalie Katie Thomas moves it out, but Cambridge is right back at it, and a long goal try, a little bit off to the right. Yeah, good action here to start the second half. First 2 minutes. Thomas inbounds right up the center of the field. And Cambridge takes it away. Trying for a shot here now, works it down the left side. Again, a hard battle here in the corner, and Cash takes it away. Good defense there. Cambridge right back at it.
Come on, Blue, work that ball. Let's go.
Cambridge is working that ball from side to side. And a try. Taken by Katie Thomas again. She's getting the workout. The Cash goalie is really having to do some work. She's got the wind going with her now, and the long kick that went clear past the half-court line here. Cash moved quickly down the field now. And the offense is setting up for a try. And there's a hard kick, and it's off to the right. It was a good try, though. It's good zip on that kick. Cambridge goalie Casey Collier hasn't really had, I think she hasn't made one save so far. Cambridge defense to put the ball back in play now. Brings the ball down the left side here. It's stolen away by Cash. Back to the defense. A hard kick down the middle. Both teams at halftime kind of got themselves in the shade behind their dugout buildings, and kind of wonder with very limited substitutes on the Cambridge Springs squad how many folks are going to get tired out there. Cambridge's inbound now, and stolen away by Cash. Battle for the ball. Cash moves to the middle, but Cambridge clears it down the field. Hustling for it. Cash moves it right back down. Good battle back and forth here near midfield. Oh, it got over the Cambridge defender's head. Oh, she's right back on it. Good defense. Whoops, off of Cambridge defense. Inbounds by Cash. Stolen away by Cambridge. Right back to Cash. She moves it to the middle of the field, but nobody home except for defense. Seems like that wind isn't going to help either team right now. It's kind of moving straight across the field rather than either north or south. Might help the players be a little more comfortable. Cash ball. Steal by Cambridge. Whoop. Off the Cambridge player, Cash ball again. In their own zone, but looking for some offense here. And Cambridge takes over. Again, roll close to midfield. Back and forth they go. High throw in. Controlled by Cash. Off the Cambridge player, back. In the Cambridge offensive zone, but nobody there but Cash players. Tapped out of play. Looks like Cambridge will be throwing it in. Looking towards the goal and stolen away by Cash. Whoop. Missed. And out of play off the Cambridge player. Okay, heading south. I think it's going to be a throw in for Cash, it looks like. Battle for the ball, still controlled by Cash, a little closer to midfield now. Another throw in. I think the biggest work out of the game here is that ball girl over there on the far side. She is really having to chase that thing back and forth. Out of play, Cash moves it down the field, taken right back by Cambridge. Cash working hard now in front of the goal. Cambridge defenses up to the challenge. Let's see here how this goes. Centering pass, lined up. Oh, just got away, and there it is. Wow, for Cash. See if we can see the number. Well, that makes it 1-1 with 31 minutes and 43 seconds remaining here. Cambridge the inbound. Once again, I apologize for not being able to see those Cash numbers. The silver and the white just doesn't show up that well here in the bright sunlight. So we apologize for not recognizing the score. We think it might be Sarah Kaiser, so let's go with that. Sarah, congratulations on that goal. Cambridge inbound and tapped out of bounds by Cash. Just moving right down the field on those inbound passes. One more time down the side. And again tapped out by Cash. Okay, 3 in a row here. Near the middle. Good head pass by the Cash player and off of Cambridge, out of bounds. .30 minutes and 19 seconds remain here in the second half. Inbounds, stolen away by Cambridge. A try out in front, and the defense is strong there for Cash. Cambridge not quitting though, still continuing. Oh, got off her foot now. Gonna be Cash's ball for throw in. Near the center, stolen back by Cambridge Springs. And right back quickly on offense. Good battle here near midfield. I thought the players would be running out of gas by now, but they're all working hard, both sides. That looks like it's Cash ball. Defense tucked back in around the goalie, giving Cash some room to move out front. A little movement down the right side and got away from the Cash player. Cambridge goalie to inbounds here. Casey Koller, she's handed it to her defensive player to kick in. I bet Lexi Burdick's leg is going to be pretty tired. She's taking all these corner kicks and kicking the ball back in play here. There it goes, right down the middle. Good hard kick. Whoa! Got the Cash player high there.
Let's go, Blue, let's go!
Cambridge ball on the far side for throw-in. a whistle, and I guess that's going to be a free kick from near midfield. All the Cambridge players lined up and sneaks past them. Casey Collier controls. And throws the ball to her teammates. Moving it right up the center of the field and sneaks past the defense. Cambridge Springs to throw it in. They're hustling back now. The ball goes into the corner, but the defense wins the battle. No, offense for Cambridge Springs, still battling for it here. Looking for an opening. Pass it near the center. Back and forth. Cambridge to throw in.
Come on, you guys gotta do it. You're down there.
Cash goes to clear, but off the Cambridge defense and out of play, and we got a spectator there with a puppy. No damage done. Okay, Cash to inbounds. Looks like those kids were happy to get in on the action. Long inbound pass to the center of the field. Dribbles out of play, and Cash ball. Yeah, it looks like Cambridge is going to be inbounding that one. The kids here in the stands are still giggling about the ball, getting bounced off a ball there. And it looked like the puppy didn't even care. Ball's right down the middle for Cambridge Springs. Tapped by Cash and stolen. Pushed back down in the offensive zone and across the end line. Going to be back inbounded again by Cambridge. 25 minutes, 12 seconds remain here in the second half. 1-1 score. Cash may have a little bit more energy here in the second half. We'll see. They've come out strong. Cambridge inbounds right up the center of the field. Whoops, looks like that hit a hand there. That'll be a free kick for Cambridge from that spot. Gee, wonder who's going to kick this one. Oh, wait. It's Lexi again. Boy, she really hammers it right down the middle of the field. Her team controls, push it down that right side. And defense is right there and kicks it out of bounds. So, quickly down halfway in the offensive zone. And I think that, again, might have hit a hand there. So it'll be a free kick from that far right-hand side for Cambridge Springs. And Alexi's lining up. Her teammates are getting around that goal box, and the defense is making a wall in front of her. And she's eyeing it there. What are we going to do? Going right for the goal, and saved. But the ball stayed in play. Good save by Katie Thomas. The ball bounces back around and now controlled by Cash. Down the right side, foot race. One by Cambridge, two defense closed in on the ball and sends it back the other way. But again, stolen by Cash. Quickly move the ball down in the offensive zone. tapped out of play by Cambridge. Lauren Ratcliffe with a long throw in there, and battling. Looks like a corner kick for Cash. .22 minutes remain in the second half. Cash with a corner kick with a 1-to-1 game, and a nice save by Casey Collier. I mentioned earlier she hadn't had much work in the first half, but now in the second half she's had several shots she's had to face. Cambridge moves the ball. Cash still battling in the offensive zone. Cambridge tap and nearly out of play, but oh, nice play by the defender for Cash, for Cambridge Springs.
That's the way. Work it. Okay, let's go.
Oh, a little break there for the Cambridge Springs. Oh, and she's tripped, and play continues. Collision right in front of the goal there. Cambridge continues the battle. Cambridge ball. It looks like we're gonna have a free kick for Cambridge right near midfield now. Isla Nicholson again is really hustling today. She seems to be very fast. She's the Cambridge scorer earlier in the first half, and now she's right down in front of the goal. Lexi to inbound towards her and her teammates. Down in front of the goal. Battle for the ball. Cash to clear, but two players battling for it. I think that's going to be Cash ball. I take that back. Cambridge Springs to throw that in. I think we might be changing players there. 20 minutes and 30 seconds remain here in the second half. I mentioned this earlier, the Cambridge Springs bench, I understand there were some injuries, so the bench is pretty short. So Cash has some more players. The defense for Cash tapped that ball over the backstop there. Cambridge to inbounds. Yeah, the ball girl in the green jersey is really getting a workout today. Oh. Ball gets away from the Cambridge offense, but back under control. Oh! And accidentally tapped out of play there. Cash to control it. Throw it in. Cambridge eyeing to steal, and they slide back and forth. Cambridge centers the ball, and Cash pushes it right back. Near midfield now, controlled by Cash. Moved down the left side. Cambridge moves up. Oh, still controlled by Cash. Back and forth goes Cash. Good ball movement. Sneak it past the defender in the center. Casey Collier now her third save here just in a matter of the last few minutes. 18 minutes and 54 seconds remain in the second half. 1-to-1 game. A lot of action here in the second half. Cash moves it hard down the left side. Oh, collision, the ball. A couple players down and back up. Thankfully no injury there. Ouch. Player on the bench got that one in the face. Hope she's okay. Gotta check things out down there. Say that might hit her nose. Cambridge to inbound. And now back to Cash to inbound. Battle near midfield, back and forth it goes. I believe that's going to be No, I'm sorry. Cash as well. Okay. Ball pushed down in the offensive zone for Cash, but dribbled out of play. Cambridge controls. I think they'll be throwing in. 17 minutes, 10 seconds remain in the second half. Tied 1-1. Good battle today here. Cambridge has a chance to move the ball offensive zone now. Back and forth. Stolen away by Cash and tapped out of play. I think that's going to be Cambridge ball. Yep. On a throw in. Long kick down the center of the field and controlled by Katie Thomas. Cash goalie, she's lining it up. Long kick again, right out near midfield, stolen by Cambridge. But now Cash controls. And rolls down. Back and forth, and I think this is a throw in for Cambridge, yes, okay. A lot of congestion there near the middle of the field. Cambridge ran a little collision, but she's okay. Moves back down in the offensive zone for Cambridge, but rolls out of play, so Cash controls.
Lydia's watching you. Where'd she go?
Cash inbounds. Pushing down in the offensive zone. The Cambridge defense is there. Pushes the ball to the side. Oh, sneaks out of play. Cash to inbound near midfield. Cash player hustles down to throw that ball in. Off of Cambridge. Okay, now about halfway down in the offensive zone for Cash here. Inbound. Again, Cash ball. 14 minutes, 45 seconds remain. Stolen away by Cambridge. The ball's moved out near midfield. Cambridge blocked that pass. Hustle on both sides now. It seems like a little bit of urgency here now. 14 minutes and 26 seconds remain. I think Cash will be inbounding. Tie game here, 14 minutes to go. Battling right in front of the coaches over there with the ball. Controlled by Cambridge. Cambridge to throw in. Real close to midfield now. Long one. And grabbed by the goalie. Once again, Katie Thomas is getting a lot of work here in this game. And she kicks right back out over the midfield line. Long bounce. And her team controls. Quickly went from defense to offense now. Push it down the left side. Cambridge defense, a very nice takeaway. And must have bumped the Cash player on the way out, because Cambridge is going to bring it into play. 12 minutes, 43 seconds remain here in the second half. Cache versus Cambridge Springs. Cache hosting, and both teams with a 1-goal.
Where'd Kelsey go?
Cambridge now moves on the offense.
Go, Blue, you got 10 minutes. Come on, score one more. Let's go. I was just one. Come on,
Ball's traveling towards the corner. Conneaut defense pushing. Stays in play. Battle for the ball. Cache comes away with it. Players open here. Cambridge defense, very strong. Good battle for the ball there. Collision, and I think Cambridge is going to get a free kick from that spot. Number 27, Haley Sella for Cambridge Springs, really battled hard for that ball. And Lexi's eyeing it up here to put that ball back in play. Right-footed kick blocked by Cache. Oh! High and out of play. Cache to throw it in. Long inbound pass. Whoa. Good battle for the ball. Right here in front of us. Cambridge sneaks it through and controlled by Katie Thomas, the goalie for Cache, and she again sends a nice long kick out past the midfield stripe. Good footwork there by the Cambridge Springs player, Rachel Skelton. A little bump and Cambridge ball. 10 minutes, 46 seconds remain. Cambridge to take the free kick. Conneaut quickly stole it away. Conneaut now got some open space in the front of the goal in the middle of the field. Moves off to the left. Cambridge defenders are pushing it back out near midfield. Back and forth. Conneaut with a little seam. Down the left edge. Heading back toward the center. Centering pass. Defense is there. But a chance for Cache.
Oh, no, there's a... Yes! Can't do that!
Cambridge Springs controls.
Okay, Blue, let's go.
Long pass. Cache takes it away.
Yeah!
Taps. Cambridge ball. 9 minutes, 38 seconds remain. Cambridge to inbounds. They're deep in their own zone. Looks like those Cache players are ready to attack that ball. See a few hands on the hips on the Cambridge Springs side here. Probably a little winded. Not many substitutes on the Cambridge bench, but Cache just brought in a few players there. Both sides are battling hard. That's going to be Cambridge ball in again. I think that one's going to go to Cache. Lauren Ratcliffe to inbound. High pass near the center of the field. Well, it bounced right past their teammate, but they control. The ball's kicked hard over into the corner. Cache hustling for it, and it looks like it's out of play. Cambridge defense will kick it in. I think, is that Lexi again? It sure is. One more time, 8 minutes, 28 seconds remain. Cambridge to put the ball in play in front of their own goal. Game tied 1-1. Quite a battle. Once again, that wind has really kicked up, but it's kind of blowing across the field from west to east. Doesn't look like it's going to give one team or the other an advantage, other than maybe helping cool them off on this really warm late September day. One more time, Cambridge to inbounds. Free kick, I'm sorry. Cash steals it away and moves it down, but Cambridge takes it right back, and Cash takes it back. Back and forth they go. It seems like whenever either team tries to steal it and hits some open spot, the other side is right there to take it. That's going to be Cash's ball to inbounds, I believe. Head pass by Cash, right back to the Cambridge defender. They battle for it, and it's now Cash inbounds. About halfway down to the offensive zone. Cambridge defense lines up. Stolen away by Cambridge, but again, out of play, inbounding. Again is Cash. One more time. 6 minutes, 17 seconds remain here in the second half with a 1-1 tie. Ball's blocked by Cambridge, but gets out of play. Cash to inbounds. Seems like a little urgency now on the Cash side. And that ball trickles out the end. It's going to be inbounded by the Cambridge Springs defense. 5.5 minutes to go. Cash blocked that pass, but Cambridge controlled. Nicholson for Cambridge Springs. And back, high pass near the center. Ball right back up in the air, and again controlled by Cambridge. Pass down the right side, tapped out of play by Cash. High but short inbound pass, stolen away by Cash. Back to Cambridge. There's one of the center of the field and the goalie. Katie Thomas hustled up to get it. And another long kick way over that center line. Puts her team back on offense in a hurry. Oh, and Cambridge puts the ball out of play, but it tapped the Cash player on the way past. So Cambridge to inbound. Cambridge controls right at midfield. Cash putting on the pressure, and Cash ball. Not sure if you at home can hear that wind on our microphone, but again, the wind is kicked up, and it's actually now heading a little bit from north to south. Might favor the Cash offense here, helping them blow that ball that way. We'll see how that works. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remain here. tied 1-1 game. Hard work there by the offense, and a try at the goal, and it went to the left. It must have been bumped by the Cambridge Springs player because we're lining up for a corner kick here now. I think that's Jackie Lenhart, the goal scorer for Cambridge. Cleared it out very well. The fans are waking up here a little bit now. 2 minutes, 53 seconds remain. They're into it. Cambridge ball near midfield. 2.5 minutes in the game. Out of play off Cambridge player. Cash to inbounds now. Long pass. Battle for the ball. Still battle for the ball. And it's moving in the offensive direction for Cambridge, but I think it's going to go out of play. Yes, it does. Cash to inbounds. 1 minute, 50 seconds remain. Again, cash to inbounds. Battle near midfield, both sides working hard to get control of that ball. Cambridge comes away with it for now. Looks like Cash is going to inbounds. 1 minute, 6 seconds remain. Cambridge takes it away. (47, 46, 45). Cambridge to inbounds. Chance for overtime here. 37, 36, 35. Cambridge passed, but out of play. Cash to put the ball in play from in front of the goal. Katie Thomas is going to bring it over to the right-hand side to kick it in with 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17. Long pass low, stolen by Cambridge, right back at her. Katie saves. 8 seconds remain. And a high kick. 3, 2, 1. And time is up. Overtime next. Okay, we are back, and overtime, 10-minute overtime starts here momentarily. It's interesting, all the goals, both the goals have been scored, one by each team, at the south end of the stadium here now. So Cash has the benefit of the south end here in the overtime in their offensive zone. Cambridge the inbound. A little bit of breeze that's blowing now does seem to be favoring that south end, but Cambridge is working hard to get it down the field, and a save by Katie Thomas for Cash. She's going to take advantage of that wind and let it help that ball get down over that midfield stripe. Cambridge defense pushes it right back into their offensive zone. A little bit of room for Cambridge. Got past. Cambridge the inbound now. Cash defense backing in tight in front of their goal. Trying to cut off any of those passing channels. And blocked and saved by, one more time, Katie Thomas. She's really getting a workout today. And again, a long pass by Katie Thomas down the field. Again, flop that field quickly. And inbounds quickly by Cash, right in front of the Cambridge goal. Battle back and forth, controlled by the Cambridge defense. Sneaks off the Cambridge player's foot. Cash to inbound again. Quickly right in front, and a chance there. Cambridge defense pushes it away from the goal. But Cash working the far side, looking for an opening. A chance there, snuck away. Right, now the ball's in the open field for Cambridge. And the defense pushes back on her hard quickly, and a chance, oh, just high. Brenna Rupko for Cambridge Springs. Really worked hard there and just high over the goal. Goalie for Cash, Katie Thomas, to put that ball back in play. Controlled by her team. And Cambridge controls. Battle for the ball. Cambridge inbounding. Down the right side. Back and forth goes the battle. Cambridge still controls, pushes it back in front.
Get up there. That's it. Let's go. Keep it.
Now Cash hustles down the right-hand side. But the offense and defense are right together. Centering pass, and it goes high and right. But still in play, Cambridge defense pushes it right in the center, and the ball sneaks off to the left. Another good try for Cash. Cambridge to inbound. 6 minutes, 34 seconds remain in the overtime period. Apologize for not knowing the rules. I think it's sudden death here in high school soccer, and if not, I think it goes one more overtime period after this. And I do believe it can end in a tie. Both teams are working hard and really battling here now, so I would guess it's not going to end in a tie. Whoa, collision, and Cash controls. Cambridge looking for some open space. And pushes it out of play, controlled by Cash. Jackie Lenhart to inbounds, no. Lauren Ratcliffe looking for an open player. High pass into the middle of the field. Bounces around. Still back and forth. Cambridge controls. Oh, nobody there. Saved by Cambridge Springs. Good play by the Cambridge defense. A lot of the play in the offensive zone for Cash, but there's a long clearing pass by Cambridge Springs. Hustle for the ball. Once again, Katie get that long pass down the field, out of the goal.
Go 3-4. Take it away, let's go. Let's go. Go, Hannah.
Cambridge clears. Long pass down the field by Cambridge Springs. It's going to be inbounded by Cash. Quickly back in play. 4 minutes and 12 seconds remain in the overtime period. Cambridge inbounds. 3 minutes, 45 seconds remain in the overtime. The wind's blowing almost straight north to south right now. It might favor the Cache Eagles. Cambridge clears. Okay, a call against Cambridge Springs. I think that's going to make a free kick for Cache. Not too far inside the midfield stripe. Defense is lining up in front of the goalie, and a long try. Oh, saved by Casey Collier. She's gotten some work here in the second half of the game. She quickly throws it in to her teammates. Oh, stolen again. Cache works down the left side, moves it in front, tapped away by Cambridge. Still some place. Oh. And it's tapped out of play off a Cambridge player. I think that's going to be a corner kick. Two minutes, 20 seconds remain in overtime. Cache with a corner kick now. Ball's moved in front and tapped by Cambridge Springs. Conneaut moves it back. Cambridge controls, moves into the offensive zone. Battle for the ball. Cambridge still controls. Whoops, got away from the Cambridge player. Cache moves it back. And out of play off Cache. 1 minute, 39 seconds remain. Overtime. Inbounded by Cambridge. Oh, Cache thought had a steal, but now Cambridge has the ball. Working down the right side. Stop and start. And stolen away by Cache. But Cambridge not a centering pass. Still battling, still battling. Ball's worked clear across the field now. A lot of hustle out of that Cambridge team here. There's a big battle in front of the Cache goal now. Cambridge is really working here late in the 29 seconds remain in the overtime period. Cambridge has had a collision. 17, 16, 15, 11, 10, 9. Ball moves in front, and it's in the goal with 2 seconds remaining in overtime. Wow, the clock stops at 1.3. I think that was Jillian Region that scored the goal with 1.3 seconds remaining on the clock. Wow. What a way for a finish. Congratulations, Jillian, for that game-winning goal in overtime. Okay, folks, well, thanks for joining us today on Armstrong for high school sports. We had a great game here. Cambridge Springs wins 2-1 in overtime over Conneaut-Girls. Congratulations to both teams on a great game. Fought hard. We'll talk to you next time.